Well, good evening and welcome to Journey Ryan Live right here on My Psychic Connection. Yes, that's right. It is me. I know that on the Wednesdays, you guys have been seeing some of our other psychics. I'm really excited for you guys to be able to see those psychics and have a great time with them. But yes, I am back and we'll be bringing some more new psychics on. I hope you guys liked Happy Hour with Gigi. That was her first live. I know she had a couple difficulties with some tech issues, but don't worry, we'll get those fixed, but it'll be all good. So guys, how's everybody doing? Yes, yesterday we celebrated 15 years of My Psychic Connection being on the radio and 5 years doing lives. And yes, there was a break in between, but you know, hey, we're building back and doing it better than ever. So guys, I'm super excited to answer all of your questions, and I hope that you guys are ready and we are sharing the love. We're spreading those messages far and wide. Guys, make sure you put a specific question, because general, medical, and legal questions will not be answered on the show because, well, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a lawyer either. So let's save those questions for the medical and legal professionals. Also, when it comes to general reads can take this in a lot of places. We only have a little bit of time with you guys, so it's better to direct your energy to a specific thing that you would like to know about, because everybody has a question. Just gotta go ahead and answer it and ask it so I can answer it. That's the way it should have been said, but oh well, we'll keep going. Guys, don't forget, tonight at midnight we also got Whispers from the Forest with Squirrel. All right, and I did say that right. I almost said of, and I'm so glad I caught myself. I keep saying of when it's from the forest, not of the forest. So, guys, get ready for that. I am really stoked and excited to see everybody in here and get a chance to communicate and talk with all of you guys. So let's get this party started here in just a minute. Remember, it is Black History Month. We are donating $1 of every donation to the Black Lives Matter Foundation. We're really excited about that. And guys, we have a fun-filled week. This Friday, we will not have a Friday show for the first time. And I'm so surprised, but it is my anniversary. So we're taking the time off in order to celebrate my anniversary with the person I love. So I definitely want you guys to spend some time with the people that you love, because it's just going to be a great day, including that one person that's looking like that's not a good thing. Yes, it is a good thing. Celebrate it. You may not love certain people in certain ways, but there's always a form of love, whether it be friendship, even love for your children. So definitely have that opportunity to spread the love and have some fun. I definitely love it. It's after Valentine's Day, like we were talking about. We want to keep celebrating and sharing that love with everybody. So, guys, if you would like something a little bit more in depth, if you would like a longer question, you guys can donate. We have a 3 and a 5 minute reading. We also have a mini, a medium, and a mega. A mega question can give you the opportunity to ask a couple questions, and it also jumps you ahead of all the lists, including the donation list. So if you have gone as far as donating and you wanted to go ahead of the line, you do a mega, it jumps the donation list and it jumps the free list. So guys, just so you know that. And once upon a time, we used to call those jumps instead of donations, because that's what you were doing. You were jumping the list. So really excited. After 15 years of doing this, we've got more cool, exciting shows coming to you guys. And by the way, we also have new shows that are coming up on our YouTube channel. So guys, make sure you're checking out the YouTube channel, because we've got new shows coming from Cassidy the Card Slinger. We've got new shows coming from Destiny K, more shows from Journey Ryan, Squirrel. We've got so much cool, fun stuff coming. And guys, the mythology of astrology of Pisces is coming. It is coming next Monday. Guys, make sure you guys tune into that show. Absolutely amazing to learn the stories of Pisces and how that one works. It's an amazing story. I cannot wait for you guys to hear it. I can't wait to listen and be a part of it. You guys get to ask questions about it, and she's be more happy to answer those questions. But you can only watch that on the YouTube channel. Oh, and Erica says, I am a Pisces. Perfect show for you to watch, Erica. Definitely take a look Monday at 11 p.m. It'll be right after my Monday show. My Monday show is at 10 p.m. Eastern. That show will air at 11 p.m. Eastern. So, guys, get ready. It is 1 hour long. You guys can listen to it on iHeartRadio, or you can be a part of it and ask questions on YouTube. All right. So glad to see everybody. I'm looking at everybody coming in and saying hi. Guys, make sure we're putting out those specific questions as we're going to go down the list here and start with my first question. Who do we got first? All right. Mahesh. She was giving me romantic vibes, so I DM'd my number. Why she made a big deal of it and lectured me about it. So the energy that I'm seeing that's surrounding this situation is everything to do with kind of getting a little bit nervous, feeling like this could turn into something more. And when that energy hit her, that energy made her feel uncomfortable. And it freaked her out a little bit. Nothing to do with you. These are her own feelings. It's not because you were pushing, you weren't doing anything out of the ordinary, you weren't, being wrong for what you did. I mean, if I were in your position, I'd be like, hey, let's communicate this way. This would be easier for us. So, yeah, I don't feel as though that it was anything that you did. I feel as though there's backlash from past relationships, trying to figure that out, not really knowing how to go along with that and to make things, right, because there's a part of her that has not healed. And because that healing hasn't happened, all of a sudden it's reflected on you like you've done something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Wasn't anything that you did. This energy has everything to do with her and how she handles herself. So, Mahesh, do not take it personally. The lecture, let it go in one ear and out the other. Literally let it go out. And just say, you know what? Take your time with it. I was just giving you my number. It's at your convenience. You can contact me, text me, call me, whatever you want to do. But you now have my number, just in case. But don't get on the defense. If you get on the defense, it's going to be bad. It's going to backfire. Not an energy you want to share with somebody at that time. Trust me. It's not good. Not good. All right. Yes, guys, it is Wednesday and Journey is here live on the air. I will be on tomorrow night as well at 10 p.m. So, guys, get ready to see more of Journey Ryan. Make sure we are sharing out and spreading the love. I appreciate that. If anybody is watching, make sure we're giving some hearts, some thumbs up, liking and subscribing to the destination that you're at. So if it tells you to like us, like us. If it tells you to subscribe, do that. Follow us. Do whatever you got to do. But we love seeing you guys here. And that way you guys get informed about all the cool and amazing things that are happening here on My Psychic Connection. Mahesh says, thank you. Yeah, that's one of those energies where when somebody cannot control or accept what's going on with them, they push that energy, what they're feeling, onto that person, and then they make them feel like it's their fault. This is not their fault. It's not your fault. It is what they are going for, what they have put out there, and they're scared. So it's not really something that it's what we call self-sabotage. So self-sabotage is going to kick our asses every time. We are our worst critics. We are the hardest on ourselves. We are harder on ourselves than we are anybody else. And if anybody else can try to live up to the way we treat ourselves, good luck with you, because that ain't going to be very nice. Because we are the hardest on ourselves. So Mahesh, take that into consideration. Like I said, let the lecture go in one ear and out the other. Let them know that you just gave that information just to give the information. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get trapped. Don't argue because it's a trap. It's a big, big trap. Okay? Sometimes we just have feelings that we cannot control. It happens. Happens to a lot of us. It happens to the best of us. So, all right. Well, let's keep it going, guys. I got all serious there for a moment. Serious. All right. So we got Gemma. Gemma says, hi, Adam stayed here. Went amazingly. We became closer, but just things left that worry me. He has a newish friend, Holly. She's fun and beautiful, ex model. Is there anything I should worry about? All right, Gemma. This to me feels more like I was Facebook or Instagram stalking and found out that he had a new friend. I do get that everybody's going to find new friends. Don't put yourself in a place what you're doing is you're waiting for the other shoe to drop while you just had this amazing time. And now there's all of a sudden this fear that somebody else is going to come into his life and take that happiness you just got away. Honey, you should be enjoying that happiness, not searching for a reason to get upset. And that's what this energy is pushing me to. Don't allow that to beat you down, Gemma. You're stronger than that. You're better than that. Adam is definitely infatuated with you. His energies are with you. He wouldn't have been staying with you if he didn't feel that way. He wouldn't be coming if he didn't. I found out and he told me about her. Right. But the thing is that there's nothing to worry about there. See, that's what I'm saying is like you found out and then he told you about her, but it's not anything that you need to worry about. She is just someone that he knows. That's like if my partner were to become friends with somebody and I thought, oh, well, they look gorgeous. They used to be a model. Should I worry? No, I'm not worried. You shouldn't be worried here. Spending that time, putting forth the effort. This is not a time for you to worry. This is a time for you to be enjoying the fact that you got that time and it's going to continue. You and Adam you don't want to put those worries in there. Just like as I was going to say about Mahesh and Mahesh's partner, that energy that he said she's not his type. Right. See, nothing to worry about. But what I'm trying to say is don't self-sabotage. Don't allow yourself to get into these feelings because you're worried that he's going to go a different direction. Don't worry about that. That's okay. Things will get better there. But I don't want you to put fear in your head that's going to say, hey, this isn't going to work out, because we do that to ourselves. Don't do that to you. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. You're better than that. You're an amazing person. We self-sabotage. We are hard on ourselves. And don't allow that negative energy to take over. Okay, I feel more relaxed now. Thank you. You're welcome. But we do it to ourselves, guys. Pay attention to the tarot cards of the day that we have on our YouTube channel, because they are talking about self-love, self-care. Allow yourself to love yourself and stop worrying yourself. There's a big problem with all that worry. Don't beat yourself down about this. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in all that negativity when you just had all this positive energy come your way. You're an amazing person. Accept that. Enjoy that. Allow that energy to flow through you. It will make life a lot easier. So just allow yourself to be able to move forward and not allow yourself to get caught up. And that goes for everybody. That's not just a one-person deal here. That's for everybody. You know, we got to stop being so hard on ourselves because other people aren't seeing what we're seeing. And sometimes we got to find a way. Even myself, I got to tell myself, hey, put your emotions in check. There ain't no reason for you to be in that emotional energy. So it hurts. So, all right. Well, let's keep this going. Who do we got next on the list? Rebecca says, hi, Journey. How do you see my possible new business adventure going? Um, Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good, if I don't say so myself. Um, I definitely feel like their opportunities are on the rise for you, but taking into consideration everything that is opening up, this new doors opening for you. Um, I wouldn't say necessarily like constructive criticism, but more about structure, how you're structuring things, how things are coming about, where things are going, how you're going to, get things rolling the way you would like them to. Remember, as I was just telling everybody else, don't be too hard on yourself because you will be your worst critic. Allow those around you to help let you know, trustworthy friends that can give you, good advice. Now, if somebody's just tearing you down the whole damn time, that's not good advice. That sounds like a jealous asshole. So make sure you're not listening to those because they all talk a lot of shit. The only thing you need to do is hand them some toilet paper. So don't allow that type of energy in, but definitely feel like your business has the potential for growth, love, energy. It's all there. It's all there. You are in a good position. I feel like your business is going to be open to more people and more people are going to see it and you're going to find yourself in a better position. So don't let things get you. She says, awesome. Thank you. You're in a good, strong position. And all that energy that's coming um, is good. So sorry, guys, working backstage as well. All right. So, but Rebecca, you're amazing. You're going to be strong at this. Make sure you have your mindset on. You're ready to rock and roll. You're going to do the things that you want to do. I feel as though this is going to be a badass adventure. So get ready. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to get fun. All right. But guys, do know that if you guys would like a longer read, you can go to the link in the description over here. And she says, love, peace, and bacon grease. I love cooking with bacon grease. Love cooking with bacon grease. It's good stuff. But guys, just know that if you'd like a deeper read, you guys can click on the donation link and get a reading. If you guys are looking for a mediumship, make sure you guys click for the donation. Mediumships are not free. So you have to donate in order to get a mediumship, but we will answer other questions. So have a specific question because general questions are saved for the website, and that is mypsychicconnection.com. All right. Well, who do we got next on this beautiful list? Woo woo! We got a mediumship. I just talked about one. All right, we got down and over journey. I got to say that things are going great, super great with Nick. But yes, I feel I am turning into something I can't control. I ended crying yesterday. Did I freak him out because he reminded of my husband? He's amazing, Journey. It just seems too good to be true. Does he really like me? Does he see me in his life? Okay. I want my husband to know I do love him still. I know I need to move on, but I find this hard because I miss him like crazy. I feel I'm doing wrong. Okay. So let's go. We're down with it. Um, The husband is definitely not upset at all. And he knows that you don't love him any differently. The love for you that you have for him will always be there. That's never going to change. No one's going to replace me. No one's ever going to do any of that. He feels as though that, you're beating yourself up because it's different. You waited all this time and energy and you don't quite know how you feel about everything. He says, you're doing okay. You're doing the right thing. Stop worrying so damn much. You're gonna have a stroke with all the worrying you do. Like, literally, calm down. As for Nick and you crying and breaking down, he completely understands. He completely understands. He does like you. But let's talk about that wall. It's still nosebleed high. As a matter of fact, every once in a while it smashes in the sun. So that tells you how high the damn wall is. Take it down. Take it down. Brick by brick. Take it down. It is too high. Every time you put another brick on there, it makes it that much harder for someone to get over it, to get there, to be in a place where they can comfort you, to be in a place where you can find that happiness, that security, everything that you're looking for. I'm telling you right now, don't put yourself in that position. It's not worth it. You're doing too much. You're hurting yourself by not allowing yourself to feel, or to feel guilty because you feel good. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for you to feel guilty. Why would you do that to yourself? Don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it. Your husband does not see this as your guys' relationship. He sees this as your relationship, and that he had your time with you on earth, and that he loves you. I got so happy when I came home and I saw my husband's picture. I got so happy when I came home and saw my husband's picture. It broke me again. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Stop. You know what he said. Woman, don't be sorry, fool. He doesn't want you to feel bad. He wants you to be able to feel good. Because when you're in a good mood, Blanca, you share happiness. But when you are in a bad mood or a sad mood, that's what you spread. This guy does so many things I wish my husband did. He treats me like a queen. He does. But that's the thing. Your husband was one person, and Nick is another person. He's somebody totally different. You had the time that you were going to have with a person like your husband. You had that time. And Robert says he wishes he would have treated you even better. But this guy is treating you like a queen. You know the universe works in certain ways and gives you exactly what you deserve. And you're getting that. Something that you've always wanted. Someone that pays attention to you. Someone who's not, in a bad situation or can't do some of the things. I do know that there were obstacles that you had to go through because of certain health issues with your husband. But he's not your husband. He is your next line of love. But you've got to allow yourself to enjoy this happiness rather than push him away every moment that you feel scared or every moment that you see Robert's picture. He says, don't let me be the reason why you push this other person away. Don't let him get away because you feel some kind of upset towards me. God, I'm shaking hearing this. Oh my God. He is not upset. He wants you to have this love. Robert says, you think this fool came on his own? He pushed him in your direction because you needed this type of love. You needed this type of energy. You needed to break free. He said the fool before it, that wasn't him. That was just stupid. That was stupid energy. He says that wasn't him. He didn't help. He didn't help with that. He just wanted to make sure you didn't ground him for that. Because that wasn't his fault, he said. He didn't want to get grounded. But he says the kids are fine. Don't feel like you are letting the kids down or you're doing anything to hurt anybody, because that's not what you're doing. And I know that wraps around your mind and you're like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I doing this? Am I doing that? Do I get this? Am I hurting this person? Am I doing that right for this person? Yes, you're doing everything right. Don't worry about everybody else. For a change, think about you. You have done nothing but go out of your way for everybody else. And when you finally get the chance to do for you, every one of them, including children, are going to be like, you're just spending all your time with so-and-so. Oh, I'm sorry. How's your new iPhone? How's your new computer? How's that new game system you just got? How about how I took you all these places and finally doing something for myself and you're going to complain? How I drive you all over God's creation? To put laugh out loud, oh my God, he loves to protect me. Can't stop kissing me and hugging and more. He bought me flowers. They were beautiful. Valentine's Day, so perfect. I didn't know how to act, but I couldn't stop smiling. Right. You need to smile. It's contagious. If I smile, you smile. And I know you just smiled. The thing is that when you also give that resting bitch face look, you're going to get it back and be like, everyone's a dick. No, they're not. Not everyone's a dick. You have to smile. You have to enjoy. Stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. Stop. I'm not saying you can't worry about other people's feelings, but do not put their feelings over your own. Because right now, you have been hibernating from your feelings 100%. Didn't care about what happened to you, only cared about what was going on with the kids, only cared what was going on with the grandkids, always worried about everybody else, but who? You. Now you're getting a chance to have a little excitement. Now you're getting the chance to feel loved. Now you're getting the chance. And by the way, he said, your mom was messing up your bedroom. Said, your mom was messing up your bedroom. I stood back and watched. He goes, I don't know if she was jumping off the walls for excitement or what, but she was excited for you. Just so you know, she piped in. She was excited for you. She wants you to keep this going. But she said she also had to be loud enough for you to realize, because you were about to make a decision that you haven't told anybody, which was cutting Nick off. And this was 2 days ago. It was 2 days before Valentine's Day where you were going to cut him off. And see what happened? You didn't do that. Did I make her proud? She said, yes. She said. So you're doing both of them. You're bringing happiness to your husband because you're happy. And that he's capable of providing something that he wasn't able to articulate and give to you. He couldn't figure out the words to say. He didn't do it in the way that this guy does it, but it's the way that you like it to be done. That's the cool part about it. He says, allow yourself to enjoy this energy. I'm watching the kids. The kids are safe. The grandbabies are safe. You're safe. Because trust me, I'll wreck this boy's car if he tries to hurt you. So just so you know, he better be nice. The thing is that the energy that I see around it and everything that's going on with you is that this is a lot of your anxieties, because you have taken your wall, you've put it up high. I know you loved your husband, but you also need to take out the idea that you're not cheating on him. You're not. He's approving. He's approving. He's got some funny comments, but you and I both know they're lies. So, but we'll talk about that when we're on the site. But the thing is that you have to let down that wall. Thank you. Laugh out loud. Nick is so amazing. He's perfect in every way. I love being in the passenger seat and finally relaxing. Yeah, I'm kind of happy you're on the passenger seat too, because you got quite a bit of a lead foot. And 75 and a 25, not exactly your best idea to get there. You probably want to get there safely, because I love and enjoy the ride finally. All right, but the thing about it is that you are, but you're self-sabotaging. This is a pattern today. Apparently today's self-sabotage day. I already feel you trying to pull away. Stop it. Stop it. Don't be afraid of what's to come. Enjoy what's happening now. Stop waiting for something to happen, because guess what happens when you're looking for it? You're going to find it. You're going to find it. And that's going to hurt you. And it's going to be self-sabotage rather than going with the flow, having a good time and living in the moment, enjoying your time. Honey, this is a great opportunity with a great guy. Just don't push him away. He's got, okay, I have to reread that one because my mind went straight to the gutter. All right. So he's got a big day planned Saturday. It will be awesome. I will fall over heels. Yep, your heels will be up. Your heels will be up. I think that'll be the day for your disco boots. And just make sure you got the going on with you. So the thing is that, no, I do feel that it's not just about sex. Sex is great. Don't get me wrong. But I do feel like this is a deeper knowing of one another. Not just kissy, grabby, lovey, smoochy. Great. But I really feel there is a connection built there. And this is where you see that, wait a minute, this fool can be serious. He can be serious. He can be down to earth, right, straightforward, serious with me. And something you want, something that you're appreciating, something that you want to bring close to you. Don't allow yourself to be thrown off by you looking for something or feeling guilty, because there's no reasons to feel guilty about. You know, Robert's given him a 10 out of a 10. That's a damn good score, because it's called perfect score. So he says, but she has the tendency to get in the mood and ruin it. Get out that mood, because you're in it. Your mom said the same thing. She's in that mood. Tell her to stop. It's okay to love somebody. Really? Yes, really. You're going to ask, really? For real? We're going to go there? Girl, you know you're doing it because you're scared. And it's okay. We're allowed to be nervous. We're allowed to be a little scared. But go with the flow. Don't go against the current. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Okay, so the thing is that if you allow yourself that energy, if you allow yourself to have fun, accept what's going on, the energy is going to get better. You start putting up that wall, and you're going to find yourself in a place that you're separating. You're finding yourself depressed again. You're going to push away a great guy, and you're going to hurt him. Why do that to yourself? And why do that to him? Does he deserve to be pushed away after all the amazing things you just said? You just said a great deal of amazing things about somebody who's treating you like a queen. Don't push him away. Enjoy that. Not everybody gets treated like a queen. She said, okay, I understand, Journey. I don't want to hurt him. He is perfect. Right. But you also don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt you. You're enjoying the energy. And I know you want to enjoy it more, like a little schoolgirl. I can hear the screaming in my head and the kicking of the feet on the bed and doing the singing of the hairbrush and the mirror type shit. That's an amazing energy that you should bring back. Allow yourself to feel that. It's okay. Remember, every time you feel yourself trying to pull away, tell yourself, look yourself in the mirror and say, it's okay. It's okay. Don't allow yourself to not accept that it's okay. Because you've got the approval of two of the most important people of your life. Allow yourself to do what you need to do. Okay? Love yourself. Thank you, Journey. I love this. Thank you. You are welcome. But love yourself. You need the love. All right? And with that, I love you. I thank you. And thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. It helps, guys. $1 of every donation is going to Black Lives Matter. So, guys, it is Black History Month. So, guys, make sure we are getting a little idea of what has happened in Black history. I was talking about Black Wall Street, and a little bit more about that is where they burnt the city. There were 600 Black-owned businesses and many great things that were happening there. There were, of course, back in those days, there was still lots of racism, and the neighborhood white cities were getting a little jealous of what was happening here. So they destroyed it. Look up Black Wall Street. You're going to read so much about history that you were not taught in school. All right, let's keep it going, guys, and take our next question. Guys, don't forget, tonight at midnight, we're going to be here with Whispers from the Forest with Squirrel. All right, we got Erica, wondering when I will meet my helper, the old man I was told I would meet to help me. I'm not sure who told you about meeting an old man, but I did see that there is a helping hand. So that does show me that you are going to get help, and it will be soon. And I'm going to say in the month of March. I don't feel like we're going to find that in February, but not sure who the old man is. So I can't base this reading off of someone else's. And that, but the energy that I'm seeing here is that, yeah, there's a helping hand. Someone's going to be able to help you and help you get things put back into order. Help is here. I do feel like, I don't feel like it's one person. I feel like this is a couple people, and I don't know if they're working together as a group or what's going on here, but I definitely feel like you will get the help. What does he look? I have no idea what he looks like. I don't see the man. And like I said, I see it as a couple people. So I can't base of what somebody else has said. I'm definitely in a new place in my life. Right. And this new help is going to happen. I'm also seeing I see financial help, new friendships built, a new place to live, things just changing around for you. But it is going to take the next few months for all of that to work out. It's not just going to pop up the next few days and be like, oh, there it is. Everything's great. So that's not how I see it. But I do feel like you're going to it's going to come with you as growth comes. Erica, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. She says, that's awesome. I know it's awesome, girl. The next few months are going to be pretty incredible for you as things grow and things change for you. So thanks for that question. And guys, do know that if you get a reading from somebody and then you go to another psychic, the other psychic is not going to see what that other psychic read because they're not sure what they were seeing. If they were using tarot cards and they're like, oh, the old man, and we don't know who the old man was. Was it the Knight of Swords? Was it the King of Pentacles? Who was it? We don't know. So when you're trying to get information like that, find a way to word it and see if they see the same thing. Hey, I was told that someone was going to help me, and they said it was an old man. Is that something that you're picking up? ask the question differently, or ask the question that you ask them to see what you get as an answer or as a response. Because like I said, we can't go off other people's readings. That's their energy, not ours. So, and we all look at the same tree, but we're all looking at different angles. So we may see a branch the other person doesn't see, as I saw it as a group of people versus just one. All right, let's keep it going. Who do we got next? All right, we've got Cindy. Cindy says, good evening. Sorry, I'm asking about my friend Jay. I know he's going through a lot right now. He reached out to me on Friday. Just wants to know, has he stopped talking to me or avoiding me? Listen, Jay is going through a lot right now. And I know as much as you want his attention, I know that he wants to communicate. I don't feel like he's got the strength. I also see that he doesn't want to bother you. He's not looking for any type of pity. That's the other thing. He feels like he doesn't want it to be pity. And I can understand that and recognize that as someone who goes through these types of, things. I know my fear. But the thing is that your fear is being transferred. And he's already scared. So don't allow your fears to bleed over to him. That's something that you've got to, you have to realize that you're doing to the situation. He definitely doesn't want to stress you out, and he doesn't want to tell you everything because he's unsure of how these things are going to work out for him. I don't see it as a bad thing. I do feel like he's a survivor. I do get there's a lot of tiredness, and I do feel as though he's really keeping to himself this time. Don't really feel like he's spreading a lot of information, but he's not cutting you out, and he's not purposely trying to avoid you. I do get this side of healing and resting and trying to do everything, but I do get that this is really like taking the wind out of his sails, so it's not giving him a lot of energy to want to communicate. So don't take that personally. It's not anything that you're doing. It's not anything. I know that you're not trying to transfer fear or make him feel in a way. She says, okay. But the thing is that he knows you love him, and he loves you. Be there when he calls, but don't feel that he's avoiding you, because he's not. All right. All right, guys, don't forget tonight we have one more show at midnight, and that's Eastern time. And that is with Whispers from the Forest with Squirrel. And then tomorrow night we've got Destiny K, Divine Love and Light at 7 p.m. Then we've got myself, Journey Ryan, at 10 p.m. And then Cassidy the Card Slinger. And then Friday we won't have a show as it's my anniversary. And then we will be back on Monday at 10 p.m. with Journey Ryan Live. And then Mythology and Astrology, Pisces, the story of Pisces. You guys will be able to hear all about that with Psychic Squirrel. And Cindy told me, thank you. I appreciate that. And I will thank you. Okay, well, just let them know that you're there for strength, prayers, light a candle, do everything you can to send that positive energy that needs to be sent. Okay? Don't get caught up in the fear. Fear it's almost like what if land. What if this? What if that? What if it's a terrible place and will take you down dark roads? Don't go down them. They're not good. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. Let's see some of that love. Let's share us out far and wide. Let's go with Karina. Karina says, hello. Do you see me? Do you see my unit lease being renewed in April with no issue? Many thanks. Have a great evening. All right. So I do believe that you can get this renewed without issue. There is one. Something showing me here that this is not quite the decision you wanted to make. This doesn't feel like you wanted to stay put and that you were thinking about going in a different direction, maybe a little bit further down the road, maybe closer to town, something to that nature. But I did feel like that was the part that would stop you, is thinking about moving in another place. A part of you is like, yeah, let's move. And the other part of you is like, then I got to pack everything and I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to move. You need to do what's best for you and actually make that decision of the pros and cons. As for getting the lease from them, no problem. I'm not seeing the issue there. I see the issue being more a self-inflicted issue where, do I want to stay here? Do I want something bigger? Do I want something smaller? Do I want to go out of state? Do I want to stay in the state? Do I want to go to a different city? Like, I seen you contemplating these things. But then there's the whole idea and the expense of the move. And you kind of hesitate with it. So I do feel like this is a perfect time. Since April is the time frame to renew, this is the perfect time to figure out, do I want to stay there or don't I? I am going to tell you, I'm not making the decision for you, but I am seeing you stay put for now. But I do feel eventually you will move. So with that being said, that's more than likely another year away. So don't just take a look, weigh out your decisions, but I do feel like you will stay for another year. But a move will happen because I do feel it in you wanting to go in a different direction and change things up a bit. Couldn't play on that one any better than that. That was like right at the bell. I was just about to say thank you for your question. I appreciate it. And boom, we got that. And Audrey, am I missing a live? Yes, you are, sweetheart. But now you're here. And we're about to be done with it in about 15 minutes. But Squirrel's on later in about another hour. So don't miss her show. She'll be on at midnight, which is 9 your time. All right. So if you're Pacific West Coast time, it'll be 9 o'clock your time. East Coast, she'll be very beginning of Thursday. All right. She said, I didn't know. Yeah, it was a pop-up. It was a pop-up. All right. Well, let's keep on going, guys. And Karina says, thank you. You're welcome, honey. I do see you staying, but keep the idea fresh in your mind that I know that you want to do something bigger. You want to do something different. All right. Well, who do we got next? We got Norma. Norma says, hello, Journey. Help. I'm confused. There's a guy who wants a relationship. I'm assuming living together, etc. I'm scared. He's a great guy. I just don't know. I'm in love with someone. I may never be more than I am now. Who's the right one? All right. Trying to look at your situation because you're turning away the person that is trying to love you unconditionally to be with the guy that you can't figure out what direction they're going in, but you have love for them. Doesn't really make for an easy energy, because I know that you've got to love the other person that's loving you back. That eventually has to tie in to the equation. And from what I can tell, the guy that you have feelings for that are strong, I don't see that same energy being reciprocated back to you. I don't feel that this guy is a little bit different, doesn't really show his love in the same way. So it would be a little bit harder for you to get what you're looking for, to get that energy, to get that same feeling that you would with the person that loves you. But at the same time, I don't see you loving that person because your love is with the other person who's emotionally not as there as you are. And for you guys to really continue your relationship, it's going to take a long time. So something to think about, but I don't feel either one are bad. Just the one that you have love for, it's going to take a a longer road than the one you're wanting to travel. But I can't make the decision for you. You got to do it yourself. That's a free will. But I can give you the pros and cons of it. Kind of like when I was talking about down and overs, before we were talking about there's a guy that loves you, but there's a guy that treats you like, you're all right. Don't down the guy who's loving you and worshiping the ground you walk on to go stand next to the guy who's walking through a field of cow shit. I mean, unless you're wearing your rubber boots and ready to get dirty, I mean, you don't want to do that to yourself. It's hard. And I know that we have these loves, but we also build the idea of the people that we love up in our heads. And it's not the same. So, all right. Let's keep it going, guys, and go to our next question. Who do we got next on the list? We got Natalie. Natalie says, hi, Journey. Do you see me moving in the same state or another state? Well, Natalie, I see you traveling, so I'm going to say you're finally going to make the decision to move out of the state. I don't feel as though that you're going to stay put. So yeah, I definitely see you going out of the state, but going out of the state, I see two different destinations. I don't feel that you've picked one that you would like to go to. So I would start doing the pros and cons of what is better for you, not what's better for, let's say, your grandma lives in New York and your cousin lives in Ohio, and you're trying to choose between, do I love grandma more or do I love my cousin more? Who do I want to spend my time? No, do not make a decision that way. What suits you best? What suits you best? Don't allow yourself to get pulled in a direction or to move for somebody else. I want you to do it for you. I did see two destinations for you. I do feel like they are drier. I keep seeing dry. So I don't know if you're moving to like the Southwest or wherever the dry weather is. It keeps showing me dry. My boyfriend lives in Colorado and I live in Arizona. Oh, well, there's the dry energy. I was like, I see dry. So, but Colorado also has deserts too. So, but I don't. Okay. Staying in Arizona, I don't see that. Moving to Colorado, if you are moving in with him, I don't feel like that would be bad, but make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. That you guys are. But yeah, I did see you moving out of state. But I love how that energy came through. It was talking about moving there for somebody. Don't do it for somebody. Do it for you. It's about you. You. Got it? We got it? You. All right. Natalie, it's about you. Just so you know. All right, guys. We got a little bit more time, so we're going to take as many people as we can. And let's go ahead with the next person in line. Who do I got? All right. Meghan. Is R in love with other girl? I want to know how he feel for her. I don't know her name. Okay, so when I'm looking at this energy and looking at the person that you're talking about, I'd see huge separation. And not caring on his part. I see a separation from his emotional energy. So I really do feel is that there's no real feelings there. I feel as though that feeling like a hot shot, feeling like I can do what I want. That's the type of energy I got. I don't feel like there's actually emotions there. And so to have feelings for this other woman, no. So I don't feel like there's a real connection there. They may be communicating, and I get a player vibe. Very, I do what I want when I want. I don't care whose feelings I hurt. But then he comes crying back to you. And I feel like you've picked up the pieces from him many times before. I feel like this is a back and forth. This is something I'm seeing like you've dealt with when it comes to him. And it doesn't feel right. And I'm going to tell you right now is a time for you to stand in your power, because I do see him coming back your direction. And he's going to want to, kind of work on things, be around you. I'm getting a lot of, I'll tell you what you want to hear. But in all honesty, honey, he's not being true to himself. He is locked off from his feelings. And because he's locked off from his feelings, he's not dealing with how he's hurt you or how he's hurt that other girl or the girl before her. You know what I mean? There is a pattern here, and it's a reckless pattern, and that you need to be able to stand your ground when it comes to him, because I don't feel that you're going to find the love that you're looking for when it. All right. Thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. Hang in there, honey. Love will come your way, but it's not from that person. All right. We are the last question. So let me hurry up and get it. Who we got? All right. Louise says, why are G and J not married? I don't get that there's actually the urge to want to be honest. I really kind of feel like G and J will never really get married. It's not coming together like they're going to get married. And sometimes they want to get married and then they kind of just like, whatever. And they move on from it. But not a bad thing. Allow them to, develop their energy the way that they need to. I don't feel a marriage between them ever coming. But it's not a bad thing. I still see them together. I just don't see a marriage at the moment. So, I mean, things can change. But as of right now, the current energy is not a marriage. Unfortunately. I wish I could say something different, but that's not the way it's coming through for me. But I do appreciate your question, and I hope that helps. There's nothing bad going on there, and it's not because somebody else is married or anything like that. They just, sometimes one wants to get married, the other one doesn't, vice versa. Then they both don't want to get married. It's a little bit of a cat and mouse game between them, but I would say it's nothing to worry about as I see them staying together. So thank you so much for your question. I appreciate it. Well, guys, that is the end of the show. And guys, I'm looking forward to talking to you guys more often. Make sure you guys are tuning into our YouTube channel, subscribing. We got a lot more content coming out. Guys, I will see you on the flip side. That means tomorrow, because I'm here again at 10 p.m. Journey Ryan live, 10 p.m. Eastern, Thursday nights, Wednesday nights, and Monday nights. And then Journey Ryan and Friends on Journey and Friends. See, I can't even make up my own name of my own shows. All right, Fridays on Journey and Friends at 8 p.m. Guys, I love you. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.